Spencer, 10 places in the league between the teams at 3 o'clock. In the game, nothing really to choose between the team. What's your view on the game?
I think we deserved a point, but we didn't get it. And very disappointed dressing room. And I think you just saw that a little bit of experience from them to see the game out. I thought the first half was very even. I thought both sides tried to play some good football. I just felt we didn't shoot early enough. I don't think there was much in it. I thought being led at half time was about right. I thought we settled into it, settled into belief, and we certainly got some very good joy, particularly down our left-hand side. Half time was about right, but you know, I'm afraid I don't want to particularly talk about the officials, but I thought it was a very ridiculous free kick that led to their opening goal. Although we haven't followed in with a man, we're 1 down, and I suppose it's about 60 seconds later you're 2-0 down from a poor clearance. So 2 bits of poor quality from us. Suddenly you're 2-0 down against a side full of quality, but we immediately scored, and you know, they're hanging on, they're playing 10 at the back there as such, aren't they? They're taking off strikers for defensive midfielders, and did we do enough? Did our heads really believe that we could match Bromley? And I don't think we did until stoppage time, and we've come off disappointed, because I think overall, on the context of the game, we probably deserved the point, but you've got to give Bromley credit, and when you look at the squad they've assembled, you know, we've improved dramatically from this time last week, but it doesn't take away from the huge disappointment that we haven't quite done enough to gain the point that I thought we earned.
Yeah, because it's obviously the tallest Farnborough side I've seen down here for many years, which is nice to see. But the first goal was disappointing, and in fact it was probably one of the smallest man that got into the opening goal.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. We didn't follow in for the second phase, but of course it should have been a free kick in the first place. I mean, the referee was some very interesting decisions. Certainly we're furious about that one, and there was a bit of pushing him down the right hand side where their player was almost rugby tackling our player away from the ball, and amazingly that was a free kick against us. So we didn't get any rub of the green there, but I need to concentrate on the fact that after we got it back to 2-1 and the impetus certainly swung our way, still with half an hour to go, I don't think we did enough in that last half an hour until we got to stoppage time to earn the point. Yes, Matt Ball's blazed one over, but in stoppage time obviously we threw everything at them, and we had I think 2 or 3 really great chances in areas where it hasn't quite gone for us. But I felt we should have brought that urgency, should have been more there for the last sort of 25 minutes, not the last 5 minutes. And I think a few of my lads sort of thought, you know what, we've done all right here. We've improved dramatically from last week's performance, and this is Bromley and all the quality they've got. But you know, we can match these sides. You know, we put on a good account of ourselves, but it doesn't take you away from the disappointment that we didn't have enough quality. I didn't think our passing was quite good enough, certainly in the second half, to follow the first half performance where we did pass the ball well, to make sure that we went and got the point that I thought we deserved.
Yeah, I mean it's still early doors, and it was a very good display today against one of the top sides there, and they were league leaders early on. But do you think there's enough quality there, or are you going to have to improve it as the season goes on?
I think you've nailed it on the head. It's just what I've said. You know, character is one thing, quality is another. I've got a fantastic dressing room that you know, our supporters should you know, be very impressed with the pride and work rate and the way we recovered on Tuesday night after a mauling on the previous Saturday. But we need quality, and we're starting to build quite a competitive squad. I'm not quite sure how financially, but we are, and people have got to perform. And you know, we've got a county cup match now on Tuesday night where squad players will get the opportunity to put a marker down, and these players have been given due notice that, as I said, character is one thing, quality is another, and we need to be better. You know, we've been caught just short at both ends. It's very disappointing, and that we haven't got the point that, as I said, I think we probably on balance deserved. But you've got to see the quality that Bromley had. I think their bench probably cost twice what we're paying as a complete budget, and that's their bench alone. But there's no excuses, we've matched them. I said our passing in the second half, we didn't hit enough quality passes in the second half to open them up, and their experience got them through in the end. And you know, they'll be right up there. Mark's put together a fabulous squad, and you know, we're just jealous of that, and good luck to them, and they'll be right up there, and we've given them a good game. But the quality's got to improve, because we've got to get points, and this league already everybody's beating everybody, which means we've got to keep winning games, and we've not had a bad start to the season, and performances have been okay, but each game we've got to get better. And players have been due notice that, you know, the only way I can do it here is 1 in, 1 out. But I've got people knocking on the door, people calling me, on an almost daily basis, and they know they've got to perform to the highest standard if they want to stay in the team.
Staines away, always a tough place to go, and they've got a good side at the moment. They had a bit of a iffy result last Saturday against Sutton United, but it's a very, very difficult side, especially with Theo Farnborough in front, who scores goals for Farnborough.
Yes, it's. I think I've had by far the best home record in the division last year. They've not started this season as they hoped for. They're a side that I was told really had ambitions of pushing into the playoffs and beyond. He's had a mixed start, but they're a very good side. They want to pass the ball. The surface is always fantastic there, and great support they have there as far as the banter that they give the opposition teams and fans. So it's something we can look forward to. Local derby. And as I said, at the moment, teams in this division, everybody's beating everybody, which is a concern really. As I said, for our perspective, what we're trying to achieve this year, we had a half-decent performance against Bromley last time out, but we know it's a very difficult place to go. Everywhere is in this league at the moment. Anybody's beating anybody. You've always got to keep an eye, as you say, on Theonopolis, someone, as you say, constantly scoring goals and always a threat. But it's down to us. We've got to work about what we're going to do. What are we going to do to try and win the game? We've started the season away from home a lot better this year, and it's our home form that we certainly need to correct, which we're desperate to do in front of our own fans. But it's a game we'll look forward to, and we'll try and make sure that we get some points out of it, because in the last couple of seasons, Staines have had a bit of a mark on us, and it's important that we rectify that.
Okay, thank you very much, Spencer, and best of luck.